Hey, and welcome to another video on the Dobbin Family channel. Thanks for joining us again today. It is the weekend. It is now March 7th. Sorry, I had to check my watch to figure out what day it is. So we're going to be kind of vlogging this weekend. Amber and Maya and Grayson today went up to Illinois to celebrate our niece Evelyn's birthday today. Unfortunately, I've been putting off a lot of tasks around the house, which Amber's been wanting me to get done, so I'm going to be doing those today with the boys. We have a drawer to fix, we have a garage door, squeaky garage door to get taken care of. I already cleaned out the refrigerator this morning because I couldn't find the stuff to make my breakfast, so I already got that taken care of. Took the garbage out, took the recycling out. Just got a whole bunch of stuff to do this weekend, so don't know exactly how much we're going to record of it, but you guys will get to see some of it, I'm sure, and some hilarity will probably ensue. Maybe fall off a ladder, taking care of the garage door. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But a couple things I want to ask you guys. If you could, please subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and share it on your social media. Speaking of social media, visit us on our social media. Facebook, The Dobbin Family. Twitter, The Dobbin Family. TheDobbinFamily.com. And our Discord server. Everything's down in the descriptions below, so you don't even need to write it down. Just give it a click. Other than that, we are looking for prayer requests and testimonials from you guys, so send those to us on our social media as well. I'd love to hear how God's working in your life or hear how you guys need prayers. So we're going to head to Menards to go get some stuff to take care of this stuff. Unfortunately, one of the drawers on Grayson's dresser broke off and Amber hurt herself, so that's kind of a priority. We need to get that taken care of. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I've been toying around with the idea, as you guys may know from previous videos. I do have leukemia. I was diagnosed with leukemia back in 2017. So, as you may know from How God Saved My Life video, God has definitely saved my life. God has definitely taken care of me throughout this process. And I've kind of been toying with the idea of getting a tattoo. Something like one of these. Let me know what you guys think. I made this one a little while ago, made this one a little bit earlier. I kind of like this one, how, God overcomes all. So I kind of like that in the ribbon, but let me know what you guys think. If you guys can do better, by all means, send it my way. Send it to us on our Facebook page, Discord server, Twitter page, put it on our website. You can send it to us that way as well. If you guys can do better, I want to see it. Obviously, I'm not an artist. This is just a rough sketch. So, but let me know what you guys think. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, we got the drawer out here. Got the garage door obviously out here. We ran to Menards. Got some stuff to get this stuff taken care of. As you guys can hear, it'll probably be horribly noisy, so you might want to turn down your speakers. But this garage door goes up, it makes a heck of a lot of noise. Now usually, it's not as bad as it usually is. It usually squeaks like crazy. I can actually hear it in my car while I'm leaving for work. But the first thing we need to do is we need to get this drawer fixed, because like I said, Amber hurt herself on it. She was trying to pull the drawer out and cut her finger, so obviously that's a top priority, so that's what we're going to work on now. But thankfully, down here in Indiana, it's supposed to be like 50 degrees today, so we are also going to enjoy the weather today. So, hopefully, get this drawer fixed, get the garage door fixed, and nobody gets hurt. And we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I don't know if this is going to hold or not. I guess it depends upon what Amber decides to put in this drawer and how violent she is with it. I'm not entirely sure. This thing had some nails and some staples going through it, so I'm not entirely sure how to do that myself, but I glued it back together. I used some Gorilla Glue. This stuff here, Gorilla Wood Glue. So we'll see if that holds. If it does, we'll give him a good shout out. Well, we'll give it about 6 months. All right, so now he's putting some stuff. Lithium grease. Lithium grease on all the hinges and all the little spinny stuff. people, previous people. Hold on. Well, so I went to go spray the silicone lube up into the garage door, and unfortunately it looks like the previous homeowners decided they were going to try and fix the squeakiness and put a whole bunch of grease in there, and this is really not good for your garage door. So I went and got some brake clean. We'll try and spray that out of there, see if we can get it sprayed out of there. We'll let you guys know if it works. Well, so this is a little bit better. This is after cleaning it out. Got a lot of the grease out of the rollers and out of the track. I mean, it's not perfectly clean, but it's much better than it was. So, and yeah, believe it or not, guys, I do know how to take care of garage doors as well.
He's pretty handy, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy, so.
With some stuff.
Now I need to, while the other side dries and get the other brake clean out of it, I gotta clean this track out. It's pretty nasty, guys. Don't do this to your garage door. It's really not good for it. Look at all this nastiness. Don't put all this grease in your garage door track.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing that you need to do to the garage door track at all. You need to put the lithium grease into all the moving parts. The rollers and all that. But you don't need to grease the track. So just keep that in mind, guys. So you can actually learn something from us. I mean, we're not just religious people. We're not just teaching you guys about Jesus and all that.
Decently smart people.
Yeah, we're also decently smart people. And another thing, that's another thing that we did when we moved in. We've covered up the attic hatch here in the garage because we have heat vents in the garage.
Heated.
Yeah, we have a heated garage because we have water in our garage. This is like the first area that I've lived in where people put water heaters and furnaces, and there was a water softener here at one point in time. They put that stuff in the garage. So we sealed up the attic as best we could to keep the heat in the garage, which is kind of nice for my car that sits in here. Thaws my car out. Unfortunately, Amber's car won't fit in here because we have this nice workbench here, and her car is a little bit too long to fit in here. And if we didn't have the workbench in here, then we wouldn't be able to fit the freezer in here. And so it's just kind of a long story. So I'm gonna let that side dry out, and I'm gonna clean up this side, and then we'll open up the garage door for you guys and see if it stops squeaking.
So now he is putting it on this side.
I'm cleaning out the rollers.
Well, yeah.
And this can's empty.
Good thing we got 3. Do that. Alright, so now he is done cleaning the stuff. So he's putting lithium grease on there, because that's what you're supposed to use for your garage door.
Alright guys, so like I said before, I mean, we cleaned out the tracks. I put some white lithium grease in all the moving parts. That's what you guys should really be using on garage doors, is white lithium grease. It actually holds in place. It's like oil, like WD-40. You guys should not be putting WD-40 into your garage doors. Put some white lithium grease in here. Actually, I mean, full reveal, I mean, I use WD-40 white lithium grease, but we did white lithium grease everything. Let me grab the ladder here. I even threw some white lithium grease. I'm sure that this is a torsion spring, if I remember correctly. I don't remember all the necessary terms, but when the garage door goes up and down, these things twist and they rub together so they can make noise. Also, put some white lithium grease up here on the track. You do not need to do below the track. Nothing really touches that, as you can see here. This piece here actually hangs below the track. So what you want to do is you want to lubricate this part. Now, in the interest of full reveal here, being as though this is a Christian YouTube channel, I have opened the garage door a couple times just to work the white lithium grease into the bearings without you guys being able to see. But so what I did find out as well, and this was kind of actually a shock to me, but this little metal piece here was actually slid over. It was actually up against this here. That was actually causing a little bit of the noise as well. It had slid over. So I loosened these parts up, these little brackets here, loosened them up and slid it over a bit. So I am going to ask Isaac to go and open the garage door, because as you can see with Isaac having the thing over his mouth, we've sprayed a lot of chemicals in here. Brake clean.
It's not
Yeah. He was inside the house while I was spraying all these chemicals, but we do need him to open up the garage door. So
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Super quiet. Alright, bye-bye.
That is the quietest I have literally ever heard that garage door open. Another thing, guys, I had, like, when I cleaned up these tracks, there was a heck of a lot of grease up in this track up here. They had put a ton of grease up in that track, and as you can see, I haven't been able to get, we have a bunch of stuff down below here. I have not been able to get up into that track, but as you can see, there's a ton of grease up in there, up in that track. So guys, if you guys are going to do some work on your garage door, do not put grease in the track. All it does is it makes it harder for the motor to pull the wheels through the track. I can't think of the name of those things for right now. I'm sure somebody will comment in the comment section what those things are, and by that point I'll have remembered what they are. But don't put grease in the track, guys. Just use white lithium grease. Put white lithium grease in the bearings. Put white lithium grease in all the moving parts. The chains usually come pre-greased, but and they're usually sealed. So, but if you feel like white lithium grease in those, white lithium grease those, put a little bit of grease in the top of the track. That's all there is to it. So I mean, if you guys like this, let me know. You know, with it getting a little bit warmer out, I'm going to be doing some more outdoor activities. I'm going to be doing some more, you know, home improvement stuff on the weekend. So I mean, if you guys like this stuff, let me know. I'll record it for you. As you can see, I mean, we got some bow and arrows back there. Full disclosure, we are hunters. We do enjoy the outdoor stuff. We enjoy shooting sports. So, I mean, if you guys want to see that stuff, comment as well. You know, comment on our social media, Facebook, The Dobbin Family, Twitter, The Dobbin Family. Comment on our, you know, you can send us comments on our website as well, thedobbinfamily.com. If you guys want to see that stuff, let us know.
We also fish, like, a lot.
Oh, yes, we do fish a lot, too. So we actually have a pond behind our house, which you guys saw in one of the previous videos. We have a pond, a lot, actually, yeah. So, in the area that we live, there is a ton of fishing. We actually live not too far from Geist, Geist Reservoir here in Indiana. So we're going to be probably getting a pontoon boat this summer, going out doing some fishing out there. Coming fall, we're going to be doing some hunting down south here in Indiana. Indiana, as I have found out, is actually littered with deer, and you know, so we're going to be doing some hunting down there. So we do everything in the name of God. We would never ever shoot any animal or hunt any animal that we're not going to use to feed our family. So you know, you guys who go to Wendy's, get your chicken sandwich, or you know, go to McDonald's, get your hamburger, or whatever you guys eat. You guys are eating meat. You guys are eating animals. So everything that we do is in the name of God, and we do thank God for every animal that we eat. We thank God for producing that animal. So, and we also do thank God for the fish that we eat as well. Thank you, Isaac. I consider fish animals.
And this summer hunting, I really want to do is like fishing videos. Like maybe like we'll film a bunch of that. I think that'd be really cool, like catching huge fish and stuff.
Yeah, so guys, let us know what you want. We'll produce it for you. So the garage door is now completely silent, so when I leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning now, Amber is still in bed up above the garage door, so she won't be woken up every morning when I open up the garage door. So like I said, Amber is in Illinois celebrating our niece Evelyn's birthday. So before we get to any other activities, we're going to go through and clean up the house. Guys, watch the previous video, how to be a man, how to be a good Christian man, how to be a good God-loving man. Number one, it's not just your wife's responsibility to clean up the house. Number two, if you don't like the house messy, clean it up. Number three, and very important here, not most important, but very important, is the fact that your wife will be happy. No wife wants to come home to a dirty house. Number two, and most importantly, is loving God. And God said cleanliness is next to godliness. So we're going to go through, we're going to clean up the house, we're going to sweep the floors, we're going to mop the floors, we're going to do the dishes, we're going to make sure everything's cleaned up for Amber when she gets home. And actually, no, not me, we are going to. If you guys are wondering, Lucas is at work, so Lucas kind of got out of this. But Lucas had to be at work at 2 o'clock today. It is now 2:52. So catch you guys in a little bit. So, as you can see, Isaac and I worked our butts off. We got the house clean. It wasn't that messy before, but Isaac and I worked pretty hard to get it cleaned up. And Isaac left the Swiffer thing on the table there, so we'll get that cleaned up. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna show you something. We got this table from Bob's Discount Furniture. Give them a little bit of a shout out. Maybe they'll give us a little bit of a shout out. We'll see. But this table's pretty cool. It comes with the stools. It's a bicycle table. It's actually a used bicycle of some sort.
We just put our laptops on
they put underneath there. But yeah, that's where I do a lot of the video editing.
Yep.
For the channel. So, kind of hang out with the family, do a little bit of video editing. But, as I had mentioned earlier, I was going to glue this thing back together. And I used Gorilla Wood Glue. And as you guys can see, this stuff is pretty good. And this drawer, I'm sure you can hear the strain in my voice as I talk to you, is pretty gosh darn. It's not.
It's like 10 pounds.
It's not 10 pounds. It's not quite 10 pounds, but
That's 10 pounds.
It's a decent amount of weight. And I think the handle's going to come off before the wood glue separates. And it's only going to have Grayson stuff in it. So, Grayson, as you guys know, is a pretty little guy. His stuff is not going to break that drawer. So, guys, recommend it. If you guys have to glue a drawer back together, Gorilla Wood Glue. Pretty good stuff. Also, as I mentioned before, we got the garage door taken care of. And another thing, this isn't going to be posted before Amber gets home, but Amber's been after me for quite a while, since we moved here pretty much, to put a couple mirrors up in the bedroom for her. We've got a full-length wood mirror, and by the way, I apologize for my appearance, but you work around the house, you don't wear the nicest clothes. But, so...
jeans and a t-shirt.
Yep. So she's been after me for quite a while to put up a full-length mirror in the bedroom, and also a mirror that came with her dresser up in the bedroom. Somehow or another, between the move, we lost the brackets, so put a couple lag bolts into the wall, into the studs, and hung the big mirror, and hung a full-length mirror on it as well. And also, when the computer printed up a couple pages to say, "Yes, honey, big heart, you look amazing," next to the mirror. Guys, it's the little things that women appreciate. You don't have to go out and buy them flowers. You don't have to do these big, fancy, elaborate things all the time for them. If you can afford it, you can afford to have a limo come pick you guys up, take you on a private jet down to Tahiti, by all means, do that. But guys, it's the little things. It's the things that she's been asking you to do for quite a while, that once you do them, your wife will really appreciate it. Guys, honor your wife as you would honor God, okay? Do the things that she's been after you for. Do the things that she's been asking you to do, okay? I would film in the bedroom, but I'm pretty sure that Amber wants that area off limits for vlogging, so I'm not going to do that. But I can tell you that we did get the 2 mirrors hung, and the sweat on my brow goes to show it. And by the way, after I got done hanging the mirrors, I also Windexed them and Windexed the mirror in the bathroom, so that way she can see how amazing she looks. So, see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we found out while we were at the store that tomorrow is National Women's Day.
I remember.
March 8th is National Women's Day, so we got Maya and Amber a card. We would have gotten Alana one, but I don't think it's going to get there by tomorrow. So, got a nice religious card. You know, wrote some nice little tidbits inside. If you guys really want to read the cards, you can pause the video.
I said happy birthday.
Yeah, so Isaac decided to tell his mom happy birthday, even though her birthday's not until July 8th. So not only do Amber and Maya and Grayson get to walk into a clean house, they get to walk into their cards and some flowers. So, like I said yesterday, guys, let me turn the camera around here. Like I said yesterday, guys, and like I said a little bit ago, it's the little things, you know. If she agreed to be your significant other, then treat her as such, man. If you love her, if you married her, treat her right, you know. The girls have been gone all day. They drove all the way to Illinois to go celebrate Evie's birthday, driving all the way back tonight because, well, Amber just wanted to be back, wanted to be with us, didn't want to be without us, so, you know, she gets to come home to a clean house. Nothing to worry about here. Everything's clean. Everything's put away. Like I said, I got the mirrors put up for her, fixed the garage door, cleaned up the fridge, did a little bit of grocery shopping, got the flowers, got the cards. You know, it's the little things, guys. Honor your wife as you honor God. Honor your family as you honor God. That's what I'm trying to say here, guys. So the girls are going to be home in a little bit, so I'm going to end the video here. Enjoyed spending the day with you guys. I got quite a bit done today. Got quite a bit accomplished. So quite proud of that. Thank you, Isaac, for all your help. Thank you, Lucas, for all your help before you went to work. Appreciate it. But we're going to end the video here. So I always like to end the video on a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to do your work today. Thank you for all that you helped us get done today. It was all done in service and blessings to you, dear Father. Thank you for getting Amber and Maya and Grayson to Illinois safely today. Thank you for allowing them to join the party and join the celebration of Evelyn's birthday today. Thank you, dear God, for Evelyn, and thank you for all of our family that Amber got to spend time with today. Thank you for the food that we ate today. Let it be a blessing and nourishment to our bodies. And thank you for Amber and Maya and Isaac and Lucas and Kenny and Alana and baby Grayson and all of our friends and family, dear God. Thank you for allowing us to spend time with them, and thank you for allowing us to have them in our family, dear God. In Lord Jesus' name we pray. Amen.